Audio. Ah, how about now? You got some audio now? Alrighty. How do we sound now? Well, sorry about that, guys. I was just talking about this Enid storm, kind of nerding out about it, and you guys can't hear it at all. So that means that you missed me saying that it is now warned for tennis ball size hail as this heads into Hunter, Oklahoma. It is warned for tennis ball size hail. Hang on, let me pull up your chats so that I can see your chats now. Okay, good. Well, let me show you a picture here. There it is. Okay, perfect. Glad that you guys can hear me now. So the picture that I have is right around the size of a quarter. And I'll show it to you right here. There you go. So this is what came through Enid earlier. This is from Caitlin Ross. Caitlin Ross uploaded this picture to Facebook, said that we can use it. And we got quarter size hail in Enid. However, we did get now a upgrade to the severe thunderstorm warning up to tennis ball size hail. And I am going to double check on my radar scope here and get you a little bit more information on this storm. So the National Weather Service is saying tennis ball size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts moving to the northeast at 55 miles an hour. So this thing is hauling. One thing that we were watching for was the potential split of this storm. However, I'm not terribly worried about that now. It doesn't look like that's very promising. And if you look at the history of this storm moving just from the southwest of Enid all the way up to the northeast, now to the north of Ponca City. It doesn't look like Ponca City proper is going to be included in this, but Ponca City on the north side, maybe Newkirk, just across I-35 here, is going to be included in the severe thunderstorm warning if it continues to keep its shape and intensity, and it looks like for now it is. Again, this is moving really fast, so Ponca City, you're probably going to get those storms sooner than you think. If we zoom out a little bit here and give you a look at what's going on across the rest of the state, you can see that we had a storm go up just to the north of Kingfisher, Hennessy area. Didn't do anything. Looks like it's starting to weaken now. We've got another one though. This looks a little bit more interesting. Out by Lahoma, going into Pond Creek, I wonder, near Vance. Now this again is moving to the north and east, so I wonder if this is something that's going to be our next warned storm. These storms today are going to go up very fast, and they are going to go from nothing to something really impressive very, very quickly. So once again, showing you what we have here in Oklahoma right now. We have a severe thunderstorm watch. I think that's what we have right now. Here, let me get you some information on this. Excuse me, a tornado watch. A tornado watch highlighted there in pink that goes until midnight tonight. There you go. There's your next warned storm. I told you that Ponca City needed to be ready. You're really on the north side of the city, but if this could take more of an easterly track, then Ponca City will be right in the path of that storm. Blackwell could see some hail. Kildare could also see some hail from this. And this is warned for baseball size hail. So they have increased the hail size for Hunter, Tonkawa, Ponca City up to baseball size hail possible here. What other questions do we have here? Let's take a look at our questions. Let's see. Lots of questions about tomorrow. The Didn't Dude saying we need Tulsa. Yeah, Tulsa is included in that tornado watch right now. Who knows? Maybe this one down by Wichita Falls could make it all the way up to Tulsa. That's kind of how these days go, is we start to see these little echoes, and then slowly they become into these supercells. They track to the northeast, and something that you could see all the way down here in the next 6-7 hours. It's going to be a while until we see storms in Tulsa. Could make its way all the way up 44 into the Turner Turnpike and into Tulsa. Kind of taking a wide view here. We're not going to stay on too long for these storms. We just wanted to give you an update of what we're seeing right now. Taking a wide view, you can see that we've got snow up to the north, maybe a few storms in Grand Island. Those could potentially turn severe. However, I think it's pretty low chance. One thing that we are watching for are these storms in Hayes and Russell, Kingsley, Larned. These could also, as they continue to track to the east, turn into something a little bit more impressive. For right now, the most impressive thing that we have on our maps is Ponca City, Hunter, Tonkawa, Blackwell, all in the path of potential baseball-size hail. Let's see what other questions we have. Asking about Kansas City. Kansas City, it's going to be a long time until you get storms. I mean, I think the best chance will be overnight tonight into early tomorrow morning. So maybe even for your morning commute, you could get storms. You've got a while in Kansas City. Nothing firing soon. Really what we're watching for is right in here for storms to fire. And here I can turn our, I don't know if I still have our meso discussions on here. And maybe too far out from whenever they were issued, but we had highlighted 2 areas, one out in western Oklahoma, one out in the southern side of Nebraska and western side of Kansas for those storms to fire soon. So we're going to have to watch Wichita. That's a great question. So Mario asked about Wichita. So in Wichita, storms could be very, very similar to what we see in Oklahoma, where it's a pop-up storm. It's going to feel seemingly random. We can't give you an exact timeline, but over the next few hours, it's possible to see storms near Wichita. Again, you're going to have to watch the radar. Check it every 30 minutes. See if anything's popping up near you. Wichita will also have another chance for storms overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. So you're going to have 2 rounds most likely here. Ponca City, you're going to have 2 rounds of storms. You're going to have this storm right here. You're going to have another round overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. All right, we have our next severe thunderstorm warning now. This is something that I told you guys earlier at noon. If you watch our noon forecasts, this is something that I told you that we were going to see. It was going to be the waiting game. 6:30, we waited hours and hours. We started preparing for these storms around 12:30 today. We sent chasers out around 3 o'clock this afternoon. And now finally, as storms start to pop up, they'll pop up really fast, okay? Like popcorn popping up. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and $half size hail is what these storms are warned for right now along the Red River, the Oklahoma-Texas state line. Lawton is the closest big city up here, and it is just on the edge of the warning. Brittany asks, is Oklahoma City Metro still getting hit overnight? Yeah, so I think OKC is going to be in that same boat as Wichita, where we have 2 rounds of storms likely here. And models have been disagreeing on this. So 2 rounds of storms. The first one, what we're seeing right now, just pop-up storms. So it's going to feel seemingly random. And then we're going to see a line of storms move through overnight tonight and into the early morning hours. Where is your best chance for hail? That is going to be with these first storms. So the biggest hail stones, I think, are going to be with these first few storms. What we're seeing out of Ponca, we're probably going to see that out of this southern storm south of Lawton, north of Wichita Falls as well. That's going to be the best chance for large hail. Could we get hail with those overnight storms? Yeah. Definitely. But they're probably going to be on the smaller size. I'd say right around the size of a golf ball or smaller. We need these isolated storms to get that really large hail. And that's probably what we're seeing right now going into Hunter. We can switch over to the 2 box here. Excuse me, the 4 box. There you go. And take a look at where that hail, probably right where that red square is. That is where I'd look for the largest hail between Hunter and Salt Fork. And I know that a lot of people are asking about some of those bigger cities. You guys are in the clear right now. No other severe thunderstorm warnings across the U.S. other than what we see right here in Oklahoma, southern side of Oklahoma, the northern side of Oklahoma. Other than that, severe clear right now. We do have that tornado watch that goes until midnight tonight. And I can tell you, we do have chasers out all over western Oklahoma. So if something fires in this area, we'll be ready for it. We'll most likely have videos for you. If you actually check our Facebook page, you can see all of those videos that we've posted so far. And one last look at the hail that we've seen so far today. It is on the smaller side, but now this storm is warned for up to baseball size hail. So starting with those quarters out in Enid, but now intensifying to baseball size hail. And again, that was the storm that came through Enid earlier today, like 30 minutes ago. Any other questions out there? Hey, we can actually let's pop on the Edmond camera and show us what we're seeing in Oklahoma City right now. So there's the Edmond camera. So we have a live view of what we see in Oklahoma City right now. This is in the north side of Oklahoma City in Edmond. Those clouds earlier were moving so fast out there. It looks a little hazy, a little milky sky out there. That's just a testament to how much moisture is in the air. So we've gotten some really good moisture return here. And the sun almost looking like a little ball in the background there because it is so hazy out there right now. We can't see any of those storms forming. Obviously, we're way too far away from storms out in Enid and moving into Ponca City right now. However, whenever storms get a little bit closer to the city, we'll have a view of it for you. All right, for now, we are going to hop off of here and we are going to get ready for the rest of the storms that are firing up. But if anything else fires, that's really impressive. And if we have any pictures of potential baseball size hail coming from this storm, of course, we'll be posting that for you. So make sure that you follow us for more weather updates. We'll be doing more lives as more severe thunderstorms start to pop up here. I think we are just getting started on the activity that we're expecting tonight. Again, we have chasers out, so we'll pull in Derek Klein's video, we'll pull in John Choquette's video, and any other chasers that send us video throughout the rest of the evening. So thanks for joining us for this very short update. And of course, we'll keep you updated on this evening's storms.